The sworn statement form is an important document for your home construction loan. Your lender and title company will use this form to monitor your budget and keep track of all payments made to your suppliers and subcontractors. When applying for your home construction loan, your lender will need an accurate estimate of the costs of your project. This video will demonstrate the basic information needed to use this form effectively and keep your project budget on track. Please note, if you are using a sworn statement from your title company or anywhere other than GreenStone, it may look different than the form that is shown in this video. However, the basic information and purpose of the form should all be the same. When using the sworn statement form provided by GreenStone, you will notice 3 tabs at the bottom of each form. Each tab can be used for one of the 3 distinct construction projects with GreenStone. Note that you will only be utilizing one of the 3 tabs, whichever one best fits your project. The first tab, or the Master Sworn Statement, is to be used for traditionally built home construction projects as well as barn-dominium style builds, where you will be managing each individual part of the project. This would include everything from architectural services to masonry, down to the details of your appliances and electrical fixtures. The second tab is a pole barn sworn statement form and can be used in the construction of any pole buildings, sheds, or other outbuildings. This streamlined form allows you to keep track of any expenses associated with more basic structures. The third tab can be used in the construction of a modular built home and again provides a streamlined list of improvements associated with constructing a modular home. As noted in the column description, when first applying for your loan, your lender will need an accurate cost estimate of each portion of your project. If there are improvements shown here that do not apply to your project, you will not have to complete those parts of the form. When first applying for your loan, the subcontractor or supplier column should identify the businesses you plan to work with on that part of your project. As the project progresses, this column may need to be updated to maintain its accuracy. The material and labor costs for each of these items should be itemized in the total contract price column. Once your loan has been approved by your lender, this column will no longer be edited. Once your loan paperwork has been signed, you will be ready to take your first draw. First, you'll make a manual entry into the amount currently owing column for the amount you are requesting for each part of your project. This will total at the bottom for you each time the form is edited. You will then sign the form in front of a notary and provide the form to your team at GreenStone and the title company. After receiving the funding for your draw and paying those respective subcontractors or suppliers for their part of the project, you will move the amount you received over to the amount already paid column, keeping accurate record of the amounts paid with lien waiver forms and receipts. This paperwork is a crucial part of your loan process and will need to be provided to GreenStone and the title company before you take another draw. Occasionally, adjustments to your total contract price may be needed. The Adjustment Change Orders column is where you will document those changes. For example, if you budgeted $5,000 for a contractor, but the final cost turned out to be $5,500, you will document that adjustment in this column. Alternatively, if the final cost comes in below your budget, you will document that adjustment with a negative dollar amount. You will notice that the current contract price column will automatically update when these adjustments are made. Finally, the balance to complete column on the far right will keep a running total of the costs remaining to complete your project. The total balance in this category should never exceed the remaining funds you have available with GreenStone. If you have further questions about this document, please don't hesitate to reach out to your loan officer or construction disbursement specialist. We are here to help.